Hello and welcome to This Week in Surf. This is the weekly update for insiders, KSF no-lifes, and aspiring 85-tick children, and I am your host, Repster. First in the news, after this mapping contest, Combat Surf will never be the same. Hosted by Darth Elmo and Jacko, this map contest already has $550 in the prize pool. Here's how it works. You are going to create a Combat Surf map that also works in Trick Surf. Then, judges from Combat Surf, Trick Surf, and Skill Surf will evaluate the map for quality. There are 2 Combat Surf winners and 1 Trick Surf winner. The winner of the entire competition may get turned into a Trick Surf map compatible with Trick.surf and MB Surfer's plugins. Here's the thing, you gotta join the Discord in order to participate. Why are we doing this? Not every Combat Surf map is good, and a good one has not come out for a long time. This is going to change the way we play, introduce a lot of new content, so definitely participate or at least check it out. Next, new map, gotta love it. New Tier 4 staged map, Surf Banana. Some people are saying that this map is actually Tier 5 or even Tier 6, so it might be really hard. I had a mixed reaction when watching it, but there are a lot of cool parts of this map, including this insane skip that, according to Rule and the people at KSF, will be allowed in the official route. And it was hit by my man Boomer, appreciate that. I'm excited to play this map for the first time and see the final route when it develops. And for those of you that have been following the channel consistently, we have the winner of the Boomer Boreas Challenge. So we started a challenge last week. You have to beat Boreas, one of the easiest maps ever, but you can't use your mouse. You have to use turn binds only. Here's the result. The fastest player got $25, and although we didn't have that many participants, Blake is the winner with a 42.68. If you know Blake, they were a Spectral 1 trick at one point, very talented surfer. Very glad to give them the full prize pool for this week. Next is the honorable mentions. Both of these are going to be on Surf Edge. First, Maggie hits the first ever sideways completion on this map. It's already an incredibly difficult map, and Maggie can't even see the ramps. They're doing it sideways. Incredible stuff. But Vic was the first to hit the Surf Edge CP1 skip. They go directly from this ramp up and around, and then strafe into the hole directly. This is amazing. It was shown in the Batman task vid for the first time, but it was known about for a long time. But Calf and Chromalia have already been locking this map. That means they've been practicing it, and they have hit runs in practice that are over 3 seconds off the world record. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Which brings us to the top 5. First is Snoopy on Surf Tequila, taking just 0.12 off of the record. But this record alone would be rank 4 on KSF. Remember, KSF is slightly easier than SURFHEAVEN. Why mention this? Because it's a new map, the record isn't developed yet. Well, there was a war between Snoopy and Jimbox on this map. Jimbox is only 13 years old, and it's a sign that the record could go even lower on KSF, and another example of very young surfers getting very, very good. Next, also on SURFHEAVEN, is the Divine Clint on Facility. This is another war. This time it's between Divine Clint and Kenji, 2 very, very talented 64-tick surfers. They're bringing the record lower and lower. It finally rests just below 56 seconds, and this time would be rank 9 on KSF. Remember, the ticks make it way harder to do this, which is amazing. Third, and the most exciting record for me to mention, is Griffey on Surf KZ Pro Training. Takes just 0.16 off a map that has been one-tricked by many surfers. The previous world record holder was LEVI, and he had played it for over 4 days in zone. It took him 4 days of playtime to get this. But also, this surfer may have a new map coming, and if you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, you're gonna love this map. Second this week is Caffrey on Surf Koa, 0.18 taken off the record. Previously held by Favs. This is an old map. This map was released 7 years ago, so that's a long time. And it was previously held by Favs, an incredibly talented but controversial surfer. This is quite a large minus for a map that has been ground down like this, and when asked for comment, Caffrey said there is at least 0.32 left in the record, but we'll have to see if it ever goes lower, if somebody doesn't retake. Number 1 this week is Surf Summit by LEVI, taking the record by just 0.03. But here's what you gotta know. Levi is considered to be the greatest surfer of all time. Went onto the map to check how the record was. It was held by Mega Cute Chicken, a SURFHEAVEN player that we haven't mentioned on the channel at all, but is apparently totally slept on. Levi gets on the map, checks the record, and says, this record is really good. And Mega Cute Chicken thought that it was GG'd. Then Levi spends a little bit over an hour on the map and is able to grind eventually to beat it. However, this is a sign not only that SURFHEAVEN records are increasing in quality, but that top KSF surfers are willing to go over there and test those records for themselves. And lastly, 2 quick shout outs. If you want to take part in the Combat X Trick Surf mapping contest, join the Discord and check it out there. And go check out Darth Elmo and Jacko's YouTube channels. They're making incredible stuff for Combat Surf, and they're really good connects if you want to take part in this tournament. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck sliding those triangles.